Good evening, class. How are we doing tonight? I'm still, mildly dying, but it's all throat congestion. Anyway, how are we doing? We're gonna finally work on these Trench Crusade models. Let's see. Grey Wolf, welcome in first. Yeah, I should really add a first command. I don't remember who it was, so I wasn't really upset that I didn't have one. Grey Wolf checked out Free Falling, how to subtly sabotage parachutes for the class library. Deus, thank you. Check out Would You Like Fries with That for the class library. Hey, Grey Wolf, that Mew is adorable. Love, thank you for checking out Yalms 101 by Codename Zaku. Blacksmith, Steel, my dude, thank you for checking out Big Book of Bestowing Ant Sentience. Neff isn't feeling too good tonight, so we're gonna finally actually work on my Trench Crusade models. I am attempting to dual stream my hobby streams to YouTube again. We got a... Would I like Yowie with that? You know, I should... Deus, remind me later. I'm gonna add that. Would you like Yowie with that by Deus? Anyway, Brain. So, I have the song request on. I haven't started them yet because, we are going to be trying to stream to YouTube again. Last time I streamed a hobby stream to YouTube with the song request on, they gigged me midway. That has fallen off my account now, so I'm gonna try it again. And also, the thing that the multi-stream tool I use, is saying that it allows it now. So we're gonna try that. Otherwise, I am trying to fix the, as a lot of you know, I'm trying to fix the Discord up so it doesn't hit every single person every single time I try to do something. I don't know what you're talking about, this. I don't know what you're talking about. No, couldn't be at all. But anyway, I'm trying to fix that up so that, like, you know, it will not notify everyone every single time something happens. So the notification bot I was using works fine for the static video uploads, but does not seem to work for the lives. So I'm gonna have to sort that out. Maybe I'll have to go with a different bot for the lives. Anyway, I don't know how long my voice is gonna hold out. We have Monster. But, we're gonna get these guys prepped at least, and we'll probably end a little early. I'll go rest. But, tomorrow night I will be playing, Forsake with I. Did I forget to unmute myself? How you doing, Grey Wolf? Yeah, I'll be playing Forsake with I tomorrow night, and then Wednesday we should be back here starting to actually paint these guys. So, surrounded by models? I legitimately am, dude. Like, just on my desk, like, here, I have all of my Trench Crusade stuff that isn't painted yet is literally sitting here on my desk. I know that this is child's play compared to you. If I look here, those are the Gundam Assemble kits. I've got 2 sets of each of the 4 kits. I've got... Down there is 2 of everything they released for the Tomb Kings re-release. There's a work in progress Damon Prince. There's a work in progress Cacophonist. Shalone Fighter. Yeah, no, I mean, it's compared to you, it's what you told me the other day is insane, but Drake Nightquill, you know what, I'm hopped up on, oh fuck, I need to take my Mucinex again. That's why everything's starting to get worse. Hold on, give me a sec, I'm gonna grab the Mucinex. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I'm back. Taking charge of the stream. Yeah, but I've been putting this off for a while. More like life's been against me trying to get this done, so I really want to get this done today. Also, let me do something real quick. Eats cow. It's my buddy's affiliate anniversary week. Please go love him, support him. He's one of my best friends in the entire world. I will be doing hobby stuff with him on Friday. What's the build today? We are cracking open the Prussian Warband, finally. I've owned this thing for about 3 weeks now, and I undid the shrink wrap, and that was it. So we're getting these guys ready for paint. I do sub-assemble. So, and I have to pull the... I mean, they look really good. Archon Mint, all those bases look kind of like shit. Maybe not. How you doing today, Genesis? I don't like the texture on those bases. I can't explain it, but the texture on them unnerves me. They're like good quality, they're sturdy, but like it unnerves me. Which one was that? Steel. I do Gunpla as well. I own like 160 some odd Gunpla, Genesis. I've been trying to get these guys for like almost 10 years, and I finally found them for a reasonable price just before Christmas. So that was the quote unquote Christmas present for the wife and kids, I guess. Gobshite, amazing, fucking amazing steel. I love it. Thank you for the follow, Genesis. Yeah, no, I don't have a PG. I actually, hold on. This is a good story. Lunecra, are you listening? If you are, send Middle Gremlin down real quick. So this, Genesis, is the part to the high-grade Denodrium. UPZ. I mean, you know, Wing is my least favorite Gundam series. As a person who's literally a lifelong fan, I started watching Gundam when I was 3 years old. My uncle was stationed in Okinawa and brought the box sets back with him every time he was on leave. So by the time like Gundam was airing on Toonami, I'd already seen like everything up to that point. So to me, Gundam Wing is like, yeah, but the Gundam Wing designs are fantastic, but Gundam X is my favorite series. Crossbow is actually my favorite, but it'll never get animated. Anyway. That is, that's the book for the high-grade Denodrium. I still need to build the GPO3 that goes inside it. I've got the actual Denodrium itself. I bought this model when we bought our house, which in August will be 9 years we've been in this house. I started building this model the night before my middle child was born. She turned 8 in January, and I at this point I'm not doing it postally despite my friend Krim, but because he knows I spent $300 on a miniature on a model that I haven't finished yet. You summon them on the Mac. Why, Deus? What's the next whip I gotta finish? Is that MG EX gun? Hell yeah! I have all of the crossbone for a cause. I haven't started them at all because like I want to make sure I do them justice, and I want time to sit down and do them from beginning to end, and like give them a good paint and everything. Because I don't normally paint my high grades. Like I eventually will panel line them, but I do use them to play the he's the work hammer. Yep. Fair. I use them to play the one fan-made Gundam Miniatures game occasionally, and when Gundam Assemble comes out, me and my local gaming store, we're actually going to play some Gundam Assemble with high grades. So we're going to push all of the gaming tables together and play a massive game of it. Because I also own a full playset of the card game up until, 2 weeks from now when the next stuff comes out. Yeah, there's a Gundam miniature game coming out in June or July. You know the Gundam card game? Like, yeah, like here. There's the gun tank right there. He's in pieces because I still have to paint him. But yeah, there's the gun tank right there. We don't know anything about the rules yet, but do you know about the Gundam card game, right? Like, what's this? So these are the miniatures that came with the seed starter deck. You can build an L Strike, Sky Grasper. You can choose between building an L Strike and a Sky Grasper, or an L Strike, a Sword Strike, and a Sky Grasper, a Launcher Strike. So, I've got 2 of each of those. Yeah, hold up. I've done pack openings for the 2 sets. Set 3 comes out at the end of the month. But this is my tournament deck. So, Gundam card game. I'm playing blue-purple now. But yeah, the Gundam 00. You're welcome. There is actually yaoi in this deck. It's Iron-Blooded Orphans. It's got Iron-Blooded Orphans in there. Yeah, I should probably actually hit the button on the songs. Hold up. All right, as always, the song requests are on !SR, and then the artist and song title, or a Spotify link. But yeah, no, the set starter decks 6 and 7 and 8. Well, we had 4 at launch. Then we've had 5 was Iron-Blooded Orphans, 6 was G-Quux. Yeah, so 7 and 8 come out on the 16th. That they're going to be Gundam 00 and Hathaway's Flash. Well, stop breaking the game, Deus. Set 3, booster set 3 comes out on the 28th. We'll be doing I've been doing 2 boxes of open on stream. What did you do, Grey Wolf? Alright, hold on, we got some options here. I don't want to build her without the mask, because I'd hate painting faces. Although, I do like... Why? Why, Grey Wolf? What do you need 4 boxes of the Krieg set for? Okay, can we see this? The Hopman. Her name's Frederica something or other, I don't remember what it is. Do we paint her with the hat, or build her with the hat, or without the hat? I like both, but I think I like this pose more, because I don't like painting faces. What do we think? No hat? I wonder if I could do no hat in that pose. Oh, I asked you why. Like, what are you going to do with 4 boxes of Krieg? You want mildly unstable games days, you just play Capcom. Wouldn't it have just been cheaper to... Well, okay, fair. Okay, it looks like I should be able to do unhelmeted with the sword. Yeah, you got a point. No, I was gonna say why wouldn't it be cheaper to have just bought 6 Beyblades? Then I thought about what else you got with those packs. You know, I've never beaten Skyrim. I've never really played Skyrim terribly much. Mostly because I don't like open world games. What were they gonna do with it? Were they gonna actually play it, or like were they gonna just put it in their backlog and paint it? Well, that's the thing is I like games you can beat though. Like I beat Oblivion because I wandered into the end. I'm also not super big on game modding unless it's like for just off the wall stupid shit like, you know. That like I would have done the Thomas the Tank Engine mod. I mean, there's technically an MSQ in every Elder Scrolls game. The 2 boxes the guy asked if I'd ever had 2 more. He said, yeah, 2 more, so I bought. Jesus Christ, dude. To be fair though, I think they're just rotting on my one local store that got some. They're just rotting there at the moment. Like 40K will never truly die in this area, but it's definitely kind of falling out of favor in favor of other games. I mean, I think my most you know, Deus, I think my most played game ever, although I guess it technically does count as an MMO, is Temtem. I've got 6,200 hours in Temtem, or 6,000, yeah, something like that. What, I really like Temtem, and then when they said that they were not going to be making any more, it kind of ruined my drive to play it. Yeah, I don't feel like listening to this song. And I don't like Vampire Survivor style games, which is what their new game they're focusing on is. So. How many custodies do you have, Grey Wolf? Yeah, Daz, are you actually prepared for that? Who do you have playing with you? Five and six. Oh, yeah, well. I mean, I know it's your first time DMing. I don't like pre-made modules because a lot of them, I really like the game. Obviously, I'm a big fan of Malifaux. I'm a big fan of weird miniatures games. And like I was a henchman back in first edition and stuff, and fourth edition just came out. But their role playing game. Hey, Blue. Their role playing game is called Through the Breach, and their modules for at least the early ones, I haven't tried any of the new ones, were like very confusing and didn't write super or weren't written super well. So I prefer to just but like I said, it's your first time, so I understand it. I prefer to wing it. How you feeling, Blue? Second. That's fair. Oh, Grey Wolf, I would kill to have your disposable currency, dude. But hey, if you're gonna do the full, if you're gonna do the full 10,000, would you do like all of the different, like these ones are gonna be these ones are gonna be the oh my god, the wardens. These ones are gonna be the yeah. I can't think of their names. I'm different hosts. Yeah, okay. Did you find the music, Blue? Nothing. It's kind of like riding a bike, Deus, and it is a very learned thing. There's actually I would like, and I'm probably going to. I just have to figure out what degree I'm going to do. But like I talked last week actually when I was with Flint. And I know I've mentioned it to Blue before, and I promised Blue a Star Wars RPG years ago, and I still got to come out on that. But I would love to do a BattleTech, like an actual play BattleTech. I don't know if it's worth streaming it or not, and then having time to actually plan and stuff, because I would be DMing. And then I would also very much love to do a Scion campaign, because there's a campaign I started that I was DMing that I was really enjoying, and a certain friend of mine who is no longer with us ruined it for me, and I didn't want to get back to it because honestly it left such a bad taste in myself about DMing, and now I kind of regret. Now that he's dead, I kind of regret it. Kind of maybe. Just useless. Exactly. We played. I played Dark Heresy. I've never played Deathwatch, but we played Dark Heresy one time, and if my buddy Signum shows up, I'll get him to tell some stories because they were fucking funny. One of my favorite ones of that is we were sneaking around, and our one friend was playing an assassin, and like yeah, Dark Heresy was the first one of that set, so it's kind of the Black Eyed Sheep a little bit, or the black sheep of the whole thing. But our friend was in Wrath and Glory. You can. I'm trying to see if this will actually fit together. If I do this the way I normally would. My last Wrath and Glory character was a pre-heresy era, Great Crusade era. Just recently reconnected with Angron, World Eater, who had the nails installed but didn't fall. He was one of the ones that was able to actually like semi-live with the nails just fine. And they found him floating in a Space Hulk as the only survivor in present day, and the Inquisitor took him as an agent, and his goal, I kid you not, was not to live, not to survive or anything. It was to find Angron and punch him in the balls. That was it. He didn't care if he lived, he didn't care anything. It was, I'm gonna find Angron and I'm gonna punch him in the dick for what he did to us. I'm gonna die right afterwards, but if I did that, I'm gonna be at the Emperor's side. That was his whole point. So he like frothing berserker who was like determined to not die until he got to punch his dad in the balls. I love that character. We never finished that campaign. But yeah, so a Scion campaign, a Battletech campaign. I've got to run at least a little bit of a Star Wars campaign. Got a lot I have to do. I just need time to actually do it. And like I'm also, like I said, I'm not sure how many people would actually want to see that kind of stuff. So that cuts my time down even more. Alright, so it's going to be that arm. Head number 14. In the bees with the bees of the eagles. Number 8. There it is. Blue, song requests are on, by the way, everyone, so. Actually, the idea of getting the gaming table down here in my office and still using it are Lunecra and I were talking about earlier today. So that's still a plan. It's just a matter of when. God, I heard that song forever, Blue. We can always count on like good classic rock when Blue starts adding stuff. It's either that or like really, really off the wall like 90s like grunge and stuff, and I always appreciate it. Like, what was that one song you added? I was like, I haven't heard this in ages, but it you know, I normally would skip this song, but gratuitous German while I'm building Prussians. Not that I don't like this song, it's just There is my I don't know where my sandpaper is. I found it. It really is. That is. No, the one was it the third season one? It's the third or fourth opening is the other one that like I think is really good. The other openings for this for Attack on Titan weren't the best. Alright. I need... What rock do I need? Four, apparently. It's 18. It's 55. That's 47. Oh, here. Is that the right one? Okay, so she stands like that. There's no hole for the sword to plant. Hold up. I didn't clean this mold line. So how's everyone been? It's been a while since I've been able to do a painting stream. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna have to... Alright, I'm gonna have to pull those legs back out. I have to paint those separately to get everything done right. Ah! Get everything done right. So she stands like that. The arm goes like that. Where's the sword go? It just goes down in front of her. Alright. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, cool. Cool, she does assemble right. Alright, we're good. Oh no, a good baseline is fantastic. It adds so much to a song. Conclusion that at this point Sony's... It's still better to know it than not, Deus. You know what I mean? Alright, I think that'll work. I think that's good. Skin is put in. I mean, yeah, but that's fair. Who's actually your players? Out of curiosity. Is anyone I know is actually the question. I had a feeling Siege would be there. That's good. I'm glad Siege is helping you out. Siege is a damn good dude. The only people you fuck up. That's fair. Alright, 7 goes on the other arm. There it is. Oh, this is gonna make a fucking gap, isn't it? Crow Kid, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for checking out the Anus, a guide to using your prison wallet for the class library. I need to know the horrible names, Deus. You can't just drop that and not tell me them. That was me on Friday. I still have the cough, as you can tell. And also, like, throat congestion. It's... How you been, though, Boo? How was your holiday? You know, it was never really in my head. It was all in my chest and throat. Like, my throat's a little, it's not as sore as it was the other day, but it is a little sore. And I don't think I have to sub-assemble that. There's no way I'm painting. God damn it, that's gonna make a crease. Yeah, that's gonna make a crease. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just have to layer it afterwards. Because I'm not gonna be able to get behind that. I'm not gonna be able to get behind the gauntlet of that belt. Yeah, I think you told me about the wedding last time I saw you. Oh, did Lunecra ever send you a picture of the Furby ornament? Gridella student, Frostworth Fest, Jesus, Richard Detective, amazing. Arthur Searcher, amazing. Amazing, Deus. Hold on. Let me go grab that. Actually, let me find the cursed item. I will be back momentarily. I have just been given more cursed information. Dove has lost the Furby, meaning there is now a Furby that I will randomly come across in my house because my 5-year-old fucking lost it. Because he'll be 5 on Thursday, so I might as well just say he's 5. So that's gonna be terrifying. Where I just turn around, there's a Furby like sitting there next to me. Geezers, hell no. Yeah, fucking hate Furbies. Yes, Furbies are one of the few things that I really, really, really do not like, and of course my wonderful 5-year-old misplaced a small Furby in my house, so there's a demon running loose in my house right now. God, I haven't had Dr. Steel in forever. I forgot this was on here. Holy hell. Such a big fucking like list that you forget what's on there. The last time I listened to Dr. Steel, I didn't even know Lunecra yet. We have an 11-year-old. It went. It would have been nicer if I had been able to relax more, but work was not being helpful with that. Probably taking my birthday weekend off again this year. Just gotta figure out what to do. I know, as of right now, the plan is to possibly do Chain Together on Valentine's Day with Blue and Neff, and then my birthday maybe do, I don't know, like a big old holiday stream, and then I don't know, we'll see. If everything well, I mean, if it goes right and I can have the table by then, maybe I'll try to set up like making Blue learn how to play miniature games. Here, what am I missing? Hold on. I already told Toby about the gaming table. Were you not here when I showed it off, Crow? Dr. Steel, Dr. Steel. So I'm getting, tell you what. I mean, I could buy accessories for. I can print terrain and stuff, but no, it's Box King Games. Hold on. All right, hold up. that's not... This. Alright, so we're doing... the built-in LED version of this. But yeah, the 4x6, yeah. That's what I want to do. Oh, No. Fuck. Alright, good. There we go. But it's, yeah, it's really nice. Let me check something real quick here. I don't know how that fucking happened. It's fine, though. It didn't show my name, so we're good. God damn it, I'm so bad at this shit. I went back, I was like, oh, did I just full tilt, like, government name myself? No, I did not. Good. My name is Taco. No, my name is not Taco. I promise you that. I have accidentally said my first name on stream before, so... Like, people who've been around for a while will know that one, but... I'm not overly worried about that. There's enough of us that at least everyone knows one. So... Alright, well, that's the Hotman. Because I don't care about giving her the... On the shores of Western Europe, 1944... D-Day upon us... Good. Alright, so she's ready. I'm annoyed about this, because, like, I know, like, realistically, no one will ever see that, but doing this just little bit here that peeks out is gonna piss me off, so I'm gonna have to leave that separate. Oh, the Archon Minis does do a fantastic job. Because these are from Archon. But yeah, if everything goes right, we should be able to have that hopefully around my birthday. And I mean, I thought you wanted Toby to just, like, spontaneously swim over here. I gotta actually do that sword down. Where is my Tobias? I wish to game with him. Sorry, Crow, our Tobias. You know what kind of bothers me about this? God, which one was it? One of the people he just mentioned is supposed to be like 5 years old, and it's not Ajax. Right? You know, I think it's Ajax. I have to look at the timeline again. Like one of the characters he just mentioned, it's not a thing that really matters to the grand scheme of the play or anything. But like one of the characters is not even old enough to be fighting even in their culture, and yet he's got a spot in the Vanguard force. I have read the Iliad quite a few times. Or the Odyssey, I mean. Looking at the timeline real quick. Neo is supposed to be only like 8 at this time.
With this character's death, the thread of prophecy is severed. Restore a saved game to restore the weave of fate, or persist in the doomed world you have created.
You know what that reminds me of, Blue? It sounds like the announcer in like the OG Gauntlet games. Was Deckard Cain's voice actor and him the same person? Drops Halo on the South Pole. Yeah, do me a favor, check, because actually it sounds like him. Oh, I've listened to this song forever. Twilight ruined this song. I used to love this song.
Blue Elf needs food badly.
Thank you, Deus. Green Ranger has died. Green Ranger has died. Okay. Oh, okay. They just happen to sound somewhere. Or am I just insane? Does anyone else hear it, or is it just me? Now, just keep in mind, I have not played the first Gauntlet game in decades, so I very well could just be misremembering and like it's a similar tone or something, but I am, how they say, stupid. Let's do that. There we go. Yep, now dry. Dry for me. Dry for me, sword arm. So dry for me, not shift around as soon as I pick you up. No! Fuck. The superstars sunken. Massive. Pictures definitely. And the supermassive. Pictures melting in the. And the superstar. The supermassive. Pictures melting in the dead of night. The superstar is sucked into the. Wait, hold on. I'll read that in a second, Crow. I realized last month Hannibal fucking Lecter is the narrator. Did Jim Carrey's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. You know, that's a... Thank you for that. That's a new headcanon. Especially because I've been inside the hospital that was supposed to have been. So I can easily picture that. Yeah, it was supposed to be Henryton Asylum. We went ghost hunting there when I was in college. Me and Rozone did. In the original like books. Not in the movie or anything like that. It's long since abandoned. I think actually burnt down now. I have to look it up. I haven't looked at it in forever. Okay, I think we're safe. Yep. Got someone to seek your beauty scars. She's She's a thing. Monster. She's my favorite monster. She's my monster. Monster. Ready? Oh wait, isn't Toby supposed to be coming over here soon, bro? When's that supposed to happen anyway? She's beautiful monster. She's a monster, yeah. Come on in my bed. Haha, the hot minute's ready. Oh, fair, fair. I'd wait at the moment anyway. Alright, so we're gonna work on the Feldkoppeln next. I think we're gonna do this one. Okay, we have two options for the Feldkoppeln. And it doesn't show them both here. You see that? I think I'm gonna go with the sword up. What do you guys think? The other one is the sword behind. Sword up? Alright. Erect sword. My sword is so erect. Sword behind? Blue, art thou there? I mean, the sword's gonna be covered in fucking blood. This is Trench Crusade. It's gonna be covered in blood. Sword in front or sword behind? Here, I'm gonna send you the two pictures. I'm leaning towards A. I don't know if Gray's still here, too. I'm leaning towards A. Crow said A, Dea said B. What do you think? Oh, I don't have to consider the comedic potential, because I still have Lust Demons to make, Deus. Okay. Alright. Also, I will probably eventually buy a second kit of these to make, the other poses. Do I do custom work? To what capacity? I've done like gaming kit bashes and stuff. I do I do have 3D printers and stuff. I've never really done it for Gunpla. I have ideas. It's just a matter of having time to do it. Also, I'm kind of waiting until Gundam Universe comes out, because then I'll actually have a reason to do it when I can fight my my crossbone or my Easy 8 Hurricane against someone else. But I have ideas. I've done it in the past for friends and stuff, but nothing. I don't have anything on hand. Yeah, they're working on an actual system where you can scan in. They're working on an actual system where you can scan Gunpla and fight in a big battle royale. They had like trial runs and stuff at Yokohama. It's very, very basic so far, but they are actively working on it. So basically, like the Gunpla build fighters, except you're not actually tearing the. Yeah. So I have an Easy 8 plan that has the basically heavy arms chest cannons, and then it's got quad Gatling cannons, and it's just literally suppressing fire as a like entity. And then I have a idea for a crossbone Gundam, a custom crossbone Gundam, but I don't have any real motivation to do it when I can't like you really use them in a game or anything. To do them just to put them on a shelf. Like I don't do things just for display purposes. I was raised in a very, very poor family, so like decorating was always drilled in my head to be ostentatious. Like everything I have has a secondary purpose. I don't like knickknacks. And I not that I don't have a handful, everyone does, but it was drilled into my head from a young age that to decorate is to be like flaunt your wealth and stuff. So I don't build things just to display. Everything I build is either a gaming miniature or I intend to use it in a game or something like that. Whether I have or not's a different story, but yeah. So until I have a other gaming reason, I probably won't actually build my customs, but I have them planned. I mean, like in that reason could be as low as like say I get to a point where I have enough reach to do like a fundraiser or something, and I'm going to give one away. Like that's a good reason for me to do it, but I'm not going to do it just to sit on a shelf. If that makes sense. Actually, in the Discord though, if you wanted to see, I think it's the Art and Hobbies channel. I do have pictures of my display cases that have all of my high grades and stuff in them. The ones that are built at least. I have way more that aren't built than are built. At one point, I'm a huge I don't know if you know BattleTech Genesis. I'm a huge fan of like the BattleTech universe and stuff too. In fact, that's what my last handful of hobby streams have been is BattleTech. Actually, it's been more and more lately. But we did a small campaign where it was basically set in the Gundam X universe, but instead of Battlemech pilots, we were mobile suit pilots, and but it was a Gundam X universe, quote unquote. It was more, I didn't really put any hard limits on it, and so people could like bring custom build like mechs or custom repairs and stuff like that into the game. We didn't get very far, but I did have some things I was making for that for friends that they now have. Like one of my friends had a Victory Gundam. One of my friends had a Victory Gundam that was kit bashed with the Kshatriya, which was insane. But we statting that out was a nightmare. How long have you been in Gundam? That's supposed to be a cape, so like that fold looks fine. I have to fix that though. Alright. 18. I'm assuming you go on size 32 days. Alright, so 18. Long time Sally Billings limited by what I have. Yeah. Hell yeah. Now I had a ton of models growing up. I lost them. Basically we got them when we could, including like Zoids and stuff too. Yeah, just throw them in the hobby, like hobby or art, whatever you feel. But brain. Yeah. So my brother and I don't get along, but I moved out and he destroyed a bunch of my stuff when I moved out because for reasons. And a lot of my Gunpla that I didn't take with me the first night were included in that, and most of my Warhammer stuff is also included in that. Then I started to rebuild a little bit, and when I was in college, and then a friend drunkenly fell down a staircase and crushed him. And then it wasn't until I met my wife, and we were together for a little while, and like she was pregnant with my eldest, that I really started getting back into grabbing them again. So, but I've done Gunpla stuff my whole life. Well, since I could afford it, or since we could get them in the States. My very first Gundam model was a Bolt Gundam my uncle brought back when he came back on leave. The leave after we watched G Gundam in 94, 95. Bolt Gundam High Grade. I wish I still had that thing. I think it was amazing. I love it. I don't want to listen to this song. 1920. His wounds, his always to me. Your love is my heart disease. New Year's Day when they first started out was a wildly different band than she is now. This is Ash Costello, by the way. If anyone knows who that is. This is her, like, I think she was like 18 when this was made. Like, hold on, I'll put it on the New Year's Day song one after this, because like I did, and I was actually thinking you were still here, so I'm gonna put the one with Chris Motionless on. So this is the same singer. The female voice was the same as the one previous. That was from their first album. It's like Crow will appreciate this. Don't you try to hide with those angel eyes. God.
Sometimes the price of victory is the blood of heroes. Kif, alert the men. They just might be heroes today. As for me, I'll be commanding them from the safety of the command ship. Can't risk letting the chain of command collapsing during battle.
You know, Blue, the thing is, when you do that, you're so good at it, and I can't remember every one of his lines, and I can't remember if that's an actual line or something you just made up. I will hold back this time. I can picture you making that face. I hope you know that. I wish I could scream. 27. Where the fuck is 27? Let's go ahead and take the head, I guess. Maybe we're just a bunch of... What does that do out, actually? What the hell? There you go, just for Crow. We'll put more motionless on. First lines I got from Helldivers 2 and the guy mission completed, then died before he could evac. The rest just kind of did fair. Hey, Neko, how are you doing? I'm alive. Mildly sick, but trying to get these guys prepped for paint. I love this song. Oh, he's wearing a helmet. I never realized that. I thought it was just a dude in a fucking mask. Yeah, I got it, so there is song request one. It's, exclamation point SR. And exclamation point SR, either a Spotify link or a, it's artist and then song. I do the music while I'm doing the painting streams, but it doesn't save to the VOD, so. Oh, exclamation point Discord, Genesis. Blue, can you hit that for me, please? It's supposed to do it on a semi-regular basis. I don't think it has been. There you go, thank you. Let me know if the Discord doesn't let you in. I've been trying to adjust the way the bots and stuff work, and I haven't got it 100% down pat yet. But it's a work in progress. 27. Where the fuck is 27? Oh, these are. Hold on. This is the very first plastic kit for Trench Crusade. The Prussian, I'm gonna fuck that up. Strasstruppen Warband? But it's the very first plastic kit for Trench Crusade. We're currently working on the Felderkaplan. The Hopman is here. These are her parts. And then after that we've got, 6 Yeomen to build? Which we're not gonna get all of them done today. Yeah, I all-in'd the Kickstarter, so Trench Crusade is minis agnostic. Meaning you can basically custom build whatever you want. But I like their sculpts a lot, so I all-in the Kickstarter. And I've got, you know, they're all like sitting right here. Oh, let me show you let me grab the ones I've already finished. Good, thank you, Genesis. So this is my Court of the Seven-Headed Serpent that I have finished. I have a couple miniatures to still paint for this, but and I have to do the bases still. I almost never go back and do the bases. I really should. I mean, customs of. Yeah, I'll look in a couple minutes, Genesis. Alright, so we've got the Hell Knights. I did all of these on stream. So the Hell Knights. Music's going weird. It's Iron Maiden. I don't know what's going on. Quiet. Was it just the song? Sounded very bit rated. What? Does it still sound bit rated? Let me restart. Let me restart Spotify instead. Well, how's it sound now? Alright, I relaunched both Spotify and the request program. How's it sound now? Better? Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Anyway, yeah, so Hell Knight won. Really proud of the way he turned out. Hell Knight? Or is actually Hell Knight 2 and 3. This is the sorcerer. One of the Yolk Fiends. I haven't finished the other two yet. Which I need to go back actually over him and bring out his skin a little more. And then the Praeta. You shouldn't have to, Genesis. Hold on. It did not auto-assign you the student role for some reason. I'll have to look into that. Let me put these back real quick. But you should be good now. Yeah, no problem, dude. Actually, I think I know why. I think I have to generate a new link because I changed the bot that I was using. Alright. Back to trying to find point 27. Did you play any minigames, Mecco? Used to? Let me guess, 40k? There's 26. What army did you play? There's 26. What the fuck's 27? 22, 26, 23. It's right there, right in front of me. I don't know, because 40k, oh, well, I don't hide what army I play. I'm gonna guess Dark Angels. I'm always surprised. Hi, Carmine. Yeah, mood, dude. I haven't done it in years. I really need to. Oh, everyone. Hey, Blue, shout Carmine out for me. Carmine got affiliate, guys. This is my model sibling. Played Space Wolves? Oh, hell yeah. Space Puppies. Can you guess what army I play? Thank you, Blue. Yeah, we're keeping that separate. That is way too many little details in that. I'm gonna need to be able to gesticulate. It's funny, actually, Neko, because I messages me. When was that, Blue? Like June or May? I messaged me and she just goes, "Hey, Prof." I'm like, oh no. I'm thinking about getting. I've got a dumb question for you. I'm like, oh no. And then it's like, I'm thinking about getting into Warhammer, and I was like, oh no. Now I'm a Blood Angels player. February 13th, I've played Blood Angels for 26 years. I started playing them on my 26th birthday. I'll be 36 in February. Or I'm sorry, started playing them on my 10th birthday. And I'll be 36 in February. I'll be officially on the downward slope of 30s. Hell yeah. It's actually easier to list armies I don't have at least some models for, though. I think I have I don't have any Eldar. That's not true. I have Eldar that I've used for parts for stuff. I don't have any Voton. Not that I don't want some, I just haven't bought any. Alright, hold on, I'm gonna look at Genesis and stuff here. Is that custom built off the Freedom, Genesis? Very, very nice work. Oh, the Astray and the Ring Light is beautiful. Yeah, I'm seeing that most of them seem to be a Freedoms or Astrays. The very first one, the yellow one. That's an Astray. That's an Astray head with Exia parts. And the Sengoku Astray. Yeah, that's an Astray Exia. That is fantastic. With the katana. Oh, the cherry metallic red on that one is beautiful. That's an Aegis. You do damn good work, dude. And oh, it's Dynamis. Oh, okay, I see it now. I see it now. I was just guessing for the shadows and stuff. You do damn fine work, man. Those are beautiful. They're in my the art and hobby channel of my Discord if you guys want to see them. Yeah. Like I said, I don't really paint my Gunpla very often because I don't see a point to it until I have a game I can play with them. If you scroll up in there, you can see a lot of my miniatures I've painted. I'm very proud of that Praetor I showed off a few minutes ago. We love the Alexander raids in this house, despite the fact I'm a paladin. Oh, it doesn't show you history or anything? Alright, I'll have to fix that. Hold on a sec. That's not right. I'm level 100 in every class. I just don't have time to play anymore, Becca. Alright, see if you can now, Genesis. If not, I'll get it fixed later, but it's also on both my Blue Sky and my Twitter, because even though I don't really post to either, I haven't deleted hardly anything. I don't know if you use either of those. But if not, no dice. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'm sorry. You joined when I'm kind of redoing a bunch of stuff that's been broken for a little while, but depression spirals. Hell yeah, man. Thank you. It's always appreciated. My wife mains White Mage, by the way, Lunecra. We don't have time to play right now. Like I've got so much other stuff going on, and I barely have time to breathe at most days. I really want to get back because I saw the new Arcadian stuff. It looks so fun, but I also get really competitive when it comes. Yeah, well, especially when I've got 3 kids. I work 2 jobs on top of doing this. So. Okay, so anyone that's been around a while, our friend Tree Spirit is the singer in this band. The Tree Spirit. If anyone's popped in when he's been playing Monster Hunter with Neff and I or something like that. He's also a very good old friend of mine for years now. This would be the perfect time for him to come in, actually. Well, Maddykins. Let's see. I don't really like that, but so that goes there. Do they flare out? Do they flare in? They flare out. Okay, I see. Oh yeah. Alright, there we go. Alright, do I have options? 30. 30 goes in the back. Okay, so the one bonus to doing the sword reaching backwards is we can give him a shotgun in his other hand. What do you guys think? Deus. This is actually the model that I bought this set for. Like, I probably won't play these guys very often, but like, I'd rather have them to give myself the option. But this is the model I wanted to paint, because the wings are just so fucking cool. Okay, we're gonna leave that out. I'm gonna leave that off for now. This guy has so many parts. Alright, so next is the sword. Where are the arms? Oh, cheers, Nego. Alright, I think we're gonna get a second one of these days, and I'm gonna figure out a way to cut it to where I can do the shotgun and the sword. But I think we're gonna do this one as just the sword, because I am a melee player, through and through. And, what screams me more than rushing into combat like a shrieking moron with just a sword, you know? It's a very me thing to do. I mean, I'm not wrong. I mean, I'm a retired paladin, like, you know? What do you think I found the magic classroom? I was out exploring. Actually, Neko, my VTuber lore is a combination of my Final Fantasy XIV lore and my real life lore. So, hitting melee people because Dace, I know I've told you that my first army was actually Necrons, right? Um, my first army. Well, okay, so I take back what I said earlier. It was about 2 weeks after my birthday I got my first Blood Angels. Because first I bought Necrons, because, I mean, when you're 10 years old and you walk into a game store and people tell you can play fucking Alien Murder Terminators, of course you're gonna play Alien Murder Terminators. I put them all together. I had the 3rd edition Necron Battle Force, plus a couple things. Learned to play the game, realized they sucked ass in close combat. Sold them to a guy in the store who bought me basically the same value worth of Blood Angels, and I've been playing Blood Angels ever since. Because they're good, they're better in melee. Six. Yeah, sorry, Juice Priest, I don't feel like you're here now. 22, where art thou? Alright, let's see here. Where's the other point? There it is. God, I missed this fucking fight. This fight was so fun. Like whirlwind. Now let's get this part together. Have I seen the No. What are you talking about? That concerns me, Deus. What is the shelf, Deus? No, you have not shown me that. I feel like you've seen my like fort. Yeah. I don't know. I think I tried to combine 3 different sentences. Because I'm getting a little drowsy for the music next to. But I'm waiting for the sword arm to attach. No, I don't want it to attach to the body. I'm trying. It's got to attach to the wrist. I'm trying to make sure the arms are held in place so it doesn't. You should post your gunpla on Discord. They are. I don't think I've ever taken pictures of them. That's my work phone. I'm using it for instructions.
Well, it can wait a second.
My instruction booklet. Genesis, my wife builds SDs, so. You should have had 2 up there, and then you haven't put your MG SDs together yet, or all your bears. The Easy 8's not there? I don't know then. Hope not. We'll figure it out later. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little drowsy though, so I might actually call it in a couple minutes and pick this back up Wednesday. I've got the two main characters done. Prepared. Yeah, I'm normally more energetic. I'm gonna pin this guy and get them ready, and then get the yeomans done on Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah, I actually had to cancel Friday. Goes to the shelf on my server. Hold on, Deus. I'll look in a second. Because Friday I was standing in front of our stove making myself dinner, intending to go do this actually, and went ho and almost blacked out. So that's why I canceled Friday. Is that a current login? I have that Jin model too. Had that Jin model. That's one of the ones that got crushed. I have that Death Scythel model. Fucking Jotaro just hanging in the back, like, what's up, bitches? That's indeed a shelf, Death. That's amazing. Yeah, I'm not gonna take a picture of the lab right now. You have a Lizen gun? Oh, fair. I'm not gonna take a picture of the lab right now because like I've got stuff just stacked all over the place because I haven't finished like resorting everything since I compiled it all into this room. You know, a year ago when Chris Mulder moved in. So, but like all of my gunpla backlog except for those two Airmasters is in the GPO3 is in my shed. So, hold on, Jess, I'll post a picture. I have a gunpla shed. Where's my shed picture? There you go. There's my gunpla shed picture. There's a couple Zoids mixed in there too, Genesis. My friend Krim keeps threatening to break into my shed and snip a piece off a sprue until I go in there and start getting them done because he was mad I got the Kshatriya that he wanted. And he's mad that they just keep sitting there. The Zengon does not usually sit there in display mode because I do a good job building it. Like, there's I have I have the Valraves. Hold on, I can actually snap a picture of them from here. Like I got crap all over the floor here right now, but there. So I just put a picture in there of the Valrave, like the top of my display cases. Um, the Valraves, the yellow one, it fell when I first built it. It was at mine and Lunecra's first apartment, and the cat we lost the other year was up there on the cabinets, and she knocked it off, and it broke part of the arm, so I can't move the arm, or it just falls apart. The whole fucking thing just falls apart. Which is really annoying because I was gonna use it as a an enemy in a Cthulhu Tech campaign, like the whole Valrave, all the Valraves, but now I can't use that one unless I can replace it. Oh, I trust me, I believe that the 00 is not structurally sound. Alright. I am going to end there. Like I said, I'm getting a little drowsy, so, let me do this. Alright. Let me see here. First complete building your high school needs something to fill the void. Fair. Alright, let me kill this. Let me see. We'll raid over my friend Mew Mew. We don't get to raid her that often. I'll be back tomorrow night playing Forsake with my friend I. And then Wednesday night we'll be back here doing more hobby stuff. Thursday, I don't know what's going on yet. Friday, I will be doing hobby stuff with my buddy Zaku for his affiliate celebration. So if you're not following him, please go follow him. He's a great dude. Genuinely one of my best friends. I'm going to go ahead and raid over to Mew Mew, though, and I'm going to go lay down because I'm getting lightheaded. So, do that. If it'll let me raid her. Alright, well, thank you guys for coming. Thank you for hanging... I am muted, right? Hold on, I am muted. Okay. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for hanging out, and I will see you guys on the morrow. So have a good night tonight, have a good day tomorrow, and class is dismissed. Thanks, everyone.